What's up, Gemini? This is Obsidian Lotus L. I'm here to do your sexual tea for August 2020. So before we get started, I always like to remind everybody to like, subscribe, and comment on my channel to show your love and support. And also talk about, I always spend a few minutes meditating on your energy before we get started in a reading. And I was picking up on the energy of just like, kind of like recovering from some, like a blow, maybe that was like a blow to the ego or just life in general or something for you. But I feel like it's more like the ego and feeling like kind of like that, grapes must be crushed to make wine, right? So going through some sort of hardship and coming out into something, turning something like that into something beautiful or delicious is what I just heard, like a fine wine, right? So maybe whatever situation that you've been through has kind of changed you, possibly Gemini, for the better. Maybe like you've aged. This is maybe somebody possibly who maybe not aged but matured or something along those lines recently, like, or maybe just in love life or love in general. You've gone through some things that have caused you to mature as well. So I was also picking up the energy of there being an ending, a painful ending, whether it was a relationship or job, just an ending. So whatever the message is, it's going to come out, right? So if it's not sexual or something to do with your love life, also I'm going to still relay that message. So I was definitely picking up, and then some energy on just basically like feeling a lot of anxiety, sleepless nights, grief about something, stress, worry. So, this could possibly be just in life in general right now because of what's going on, or it could possibly be pertaining to a love situation. But I am kind of seeing, this wanted to pop out again. This is a painful ending. So this is somebody who's alone. So this is definitely an energy for a Gemini, possibly. There's been a complete and painful ending, whether it has to do with your love life. I'm pretty sure with this card showing up, possibly does, right? So see how in the back, like there's two people that this person can see and she's crying. So I don't know if you've seen something that's kind of caused like a painful. Okay, so I'm picking up two, and then I'm gonna just pull another spread, but there's an energy of somebody that's feeling pretty upset about an ending, or seeing an ex. Okay, and this is somebody that was not good for you or good to you. Could possibly be a Capricorn, but seeing an ex involved with somebody else, because the Two of Cups could possibly also be a water sign, Gemini. But either see an ex, somebody that you're in love with that you can't tell. Okay, that's an energy for somebody. Or an ex with somebody else, or moving on. There's some kind of devil energy surrounding possibly the connection between the two of you. That's a possibility, all right? So I'm going to shuffle the cards and get into the reading, but those three popped out, so I just wanted to stick on that for a minute. I feel like there's some, because I was feeling that energy of somebody being upset, a painful ending, or just a painful ending to a situation where you wanted a romantic partnership with somebody and it just didn't work out or hasn't worked out, and you're wondering when it's going to work out. I feel that too. All right, Spirit, angels, God, please help us with any messages for Gemini. Oh, I forgot to cut the deck. All right, so Eight of Wands, this is fast movement towards somebody or somebody coming in towards you. This is fire energy, so it might be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or somebody coming towards you, Gemini, that's really passionate about you, okay? That's what this card means. It's generally fast movement too, and it's I feel like a connection possibly where there's going to be a lot of forward movement as far as like getting together and, or not even getting together, maybe that too, but like fast movement, just a relationship moving fast, somebody coming in, an energy And I just saw this in the background. I'm sorry, guys. This deck is a little intense, but there's been something, either you're moving away from this kind of like a tower moment that was involving a few people, or this person is, and they're coming in towards you pretty quick. Or you're going towards them really quick. I guess we'll get into it, right? So this is an energy of people getting to know each other, spending a lot of time on the phone. You know, you could be, there's a lot of texting. I just feel like it's going to move quick. Whatever communication, it's going to start and it's going to move pretty fast for you guys. Like you just met this person, or you just pick back up and it's like you never left off, or you've known them your whole life, or you just don't want to get off the phone with them. You turn around and it's like you've been on the phone for 4 hours. There's going to be communication, I feel like, coming in for you guys like that. I like it. I like it already. This is a good way to start the reading, guys. The Knight of Cups is a love offer. So the challenge for you, though, I feel like you're burdened by possibly a fire sign. The love offer coming in could possibly be a water sign as well, because we do have the Knight of Cups here. And this is like a passionate, very emotional love offer. So you might be feeling, either somebody could be feeling this way about you, or you could be feeling a certain way about somebody that they don't know yet. So there could be like an emotional reconciliation with somebody coming in, or somebody, maybe I'm picking up, somebody's going to tell you how they feel, possibly, Gemini. Like maybe it might be some, like you hang out or you're on the phone just kind of talking, and there's like an emotional just, you know, had a drink or two and feeling really comfortable, and somebody confides like, oh, I love you, or I've been in love with you, or something along those lines. I feel like there's definitely going to be or just I care deeply about you, if they can't say I love you. But there's going to be some sort of confession, I feel like, for you, Gemini. And like I said, possibly could be water or fire. We have both here showing up. Fire over here as well. So the 10 of Wands basically is feeling anxious, though, and being stressed and burdened. So you could be, there could be a burden, because this is, again, showing up for the challenge for you guys, too. And this energy is being burdened, right? So you could possibly be burdened by a fire sign from your past, where this tower moment, there could have been some sort of tower moment with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, that maybe this energy, this water energy, is kind of burdened by coming back. Or you, Gemini, air energy as well. There's some kind of stress. It could be a child's mother, father. Let's see. We'll get the other deck out and elaborate, but or there's an energy of somebody being burdened by, okay, I just heard not being able to tell you that they care about you. There's an energy of somebody feeling like they're burdened by not being able to tell you the truth. Okay. Wow. And they want to put a nail in the coffin. They've been reflecting right here. I just looked down at the bottom of this deck right here. That's what those two mean. Like, they just want to put an end to feeling that way. Okay. They've been reflecting and feel like they having sleepless nights. Okay, with a 9 of Wands here, fire energy. They're passionate about it. It's making them feel like they can't sleep at night or focus clearly. Could possibly be an Aquarius, but this also can mean like this person kind of views you as like the apple of their eye, because it is a star card, right? So like you're a star, but in their world, or like they view you as like their prayers being answered. Like there's some sort of connection between the two of you that maybe they never confided in you. Maybe they prayed for you, and like you just, you know, the universe answered, right? And I think there's an energy of somebody possibly running from the situation because they were scared, okay? Because that's how they felt, but they had skeletons in their closet with a 9 of Wands or 9 of Swords, air energy. There could have been something possibly either vice versa. Air for you, Gemini, you could have possibly had something, you know, skeletons in your closet that made you run to, or this person there's something about some sort of anxiety. I feel like associated with I feel like just being scared. Yeah, it was like, I feel like there was an energy, Gemini, of somebody being like, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, or this is a person that, like, when I prayed for or when I've okay, I just heard like somebody sat down and wrote down like we do in therapy, like all the things that I want, or if you've been to therapy or you've talked to somebody or counseling or different things, relationship counselors or any type of relationship therapy, like, or just working with somebody, a coach of some sort, or emotional, I hate to say counselor because I don't mean, it's not a bad thing. Anybody that you've ever talked about relationships with, okay, there can be, I've had somebody before tell me when I was having this conversation, and this person was not a therapist, but a good friend. Okay. So she was basically saying, write down everything that you want in a man, okay? And write everything that you don't want in a man. And so when you're dating people, look at this list and see what is on there. And I feel like legit, like, this is somebody, maybe Gemini, that like this checklist was like, this was the perfect person for you, and it scared the shit out of you. Okay, I feel like that's what that energy is. For your recent past, we do have the 5 of Pentacles. So this could be something to do with, being in poor health, poor financial health. Yeah, I feel like you've gone through kind of a bit of a struggle financially, possibly, in your recent past. Let's see. The 10 of Cups, though. So possibly for somebody, there was a loss financially for their home financially, or just either a separation, possibly moved out of a situation. Yeah, the 4 of Wands is showing up again. So yeah, somebody's had to possibly move for whatever reason in the recent past, and there's kind of been like also like a little bit of emotional upheaval, depression, or just not really feeling like that connected, blissful feeling. I feel like you felt really disconnected, or felt really disconnected from either this connection or just people in general. Okay, so for how you will meet, or how you guys will end up together, how is the Knave of Pentacles. And the Knave of Pentacles is just basically being patient for me. I feel like that this partner and you, there is some sort of relation with money. Okay, relationship with money, whether it's you work in the same field, or somebody that works with you. King of Pentacles works for you, possibly. You've seen at work, or they've seen you at work, or there's just something about money. Let's see. Help us elaborate. For you have Pentacles, or they could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the 9 of Cups. This is basically like your wishes coming true. Water. I feel like, girl. The Emperor in reverse. It could be some kind of like, for somebody you know, because this is a boss, but it could be like an ex. So maybe like, because it's in reverse, so maybe it's like somebody you don't work for anymore. Maybe somebody worked for you and doesn't, or let's see. We have the Hermit, the World, and the Sword. So we have Virgo energy again, okay? The World. And this to me, I feel like, okay, it's almost like there's an energy of running out of time and having mental clarity about this. I feel like there's an energy of somebody knowing who they were, like I was saying, that was their wish fulfillment. Like, so yes, you might have met because of something that had to do with money or a job or something, but there's clarity now for this person. You could have Earth in your chart, Virgo, Gemini. We do have the Ace of Swords, which is air energy. So I feel like possibly this is somebody you already kind of felt you've had mental clarity recently about, but I feel like what you don't know is this person kind of wants to come in and let you know the same thing, or is waiting for you to say something, I think. Let's see. The person's energy is the Eight of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. So we have more earth energy, but that doesn't have to necessarily be what this person's sign is, right? So the Eight of Pentacles is basically like somebody who's really focused on work right now, or money, finances in their life, okay? So I don't even feel like this is an energy of anybody that's actually even involved with anybody else, okay? With the Nine of Pentacles showing up here too, I feel like this is basically with, you know, wanting to work hard and become, you know, successful in whatever they're doing. Like not just making a little bit of money, but becoming extremely successful or abundant in whatever it is that they're trying to master, or mastering as a craft right now, or career. Really focused, really driven. Eight of Cups, okay, and then the Two of Pentacles. So there was a decision that this person had to make. Could possibly be a water sign. They moved on because they felt abandoned by an energy, but this person can't stop thinking about you. So I don't know if there was just miscommunication, or you guys heck, I don't even, I feel like this is I feel like this card, the energy that I'm picking up with this energy, is somebody that possibly loves someone and just never told them. The way it almost looks like I thought about it and then stuff happened, or I found out things and I just never did, or they felt I'm picking up a sense of betrayal too, like with the abandoned, maybe not necessarily abandoned, but hurt somehow, and they never told this person in the past. And it could have been just they were dealing with things from their past as well that were keeping them, like possibly things just from their childhood or earlier in their life they hadn't dealt with properly, that kept them from being able to emotionally offer a relationship to you, or open up emotionally to you, possibly, Gemini, okay? For the situation's current energy, we have the Six of Cups, which is in reverse. So for the potential outcome, I feel like, because this is basically like looking back at a situation and kind of remembering what it was, I feel like there's not going to be any more of that. That's what that's about, because let's see if we can elaborate. It seems like this is movement towards each other, this sign coming towards you, or some sort of fast movement. Either you're going towards this person pretty quick, Gemini. Knight of Pentacles and the Fool. Okay, so there's definitely new beginning energy here. I feel like the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse, so, and this is somebody kind of an energy of somebody wanting to come in and offer somebody the world. It's in reverse. I feel like you want a new beginning, but you want a slow beginning, or they do too, because the way these two are coming in together, I feel like and maybe like there's a little bit of an energy, I feel like possibly of being like nervous about even like coming in, like you know, from past situations with this person. Maybe they're wondering, is it safe? Can I trust this person? Like I said, I feel like this is an energy of somebody that's had a lot of healing to do with past situations, possibly, Gemini, that have nothing to do with you. Okay, let me see if I can pick up any other messages for you guys. The Magician, is showing up for you. So I feel like the energy, you know, is great for a new beginning showing up. And then the Four of Wands, I mean, not Four of Wands, the Seven of Wands. So this person is very, very, I feel like this is an energy. I feel like it's a mutual feeling though. Both of you guys are very, defensive or, not, what is the word? I'm having a brain fart now. It's such a simple word. I feel like it's hard. I know it's not PC to say that. I'm sorry guys, but like, I feel stupid. Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is, you know, feeling like not defensive, protective, like overly defensive, but like also protective over you. This is an energy, Gemini. I feel like both are very protective over the other person. And I feel like Two of Wands and then the two, Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords in reverse is basically like, and the Two of Wands, I feel like these two showing up, there's not a lot of worry about the decision that the two of y'all want to make. I feel like you both are on the same page as far as feeling mutual about each other. It's just actually somebody in this situation like getting up the guts to even say anything. Because I feel like there's just two egos that are both too proud or too wounded, especially if they're in love and maybe grew up and didn't know how to express these emotions properly or weren't taught that properly or what, or just have a hard time with love for some reason. But there's definitely an energy of feeling like scared to let somebody know how much they care, but the feeling being mutual. Yeah. And then the Strength card showing up here could be involving a Leo as well, or it could just be like, you know, having the strength in the situation. Temperance showing up, you know, and this is basically just being balanced, you know, and strong. I feel like more fire energy could be also Sagittarius, but this is like being balanced and strong and kind of stepping up to the plate and like really just going for this new beginning. Okay. And that's the overall energy. So if that's what you feel like is going on inside your heart, then like, you know, don't be scared, because I feel like the feeling is mutual. But I feel like this other energy is waiting for you possibly. If not, you're waiting for them. It could be vice versa, interchangeable. But I feel like the both of you are kind of like on the other end, like waiting. You want to tell one person wants to tell, but they're waiting for the other person to tell. Does that make sense? I hope it makes sense. Because that was a intense message, guys. It's not a bad one though. I like it. It's just kind of like, oh, I wish you would just say it, right? Page of Swords, and see, okay, this is gossip, and there's been some sort of gossip possibly about somebody that I feel like there were energies that didn't want you guys to come together, maybe, whether it was friends, families, something, you know, some jealousy about it from somebody, or just there's past partners. There was an energy of trying to keep you guys separated, and we have the Ten of Swords here and this is like a painful ending. So there was gossip that caused some sort of a painful ending, possibly between the two of you. If you weren't in a relationship, caused some kind of an ending in a friendship or communication with you two as well. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It's leaving, I feel like, both of you like mentally in like a state of like mental prison, right? Because that's what this is, like you know, nobody's willing to say anything because the air hasn't been cleared. And I feel like that's what this is too. And I just noticed that, you know how the knives are in the clouds, like we got to clear the air. The air has not been cleared in this situation, and it needs to happen because there were things that were said possibly that weren't true, that have maybe, I feel like you guys feel kind of like, I feel like you feel mutual about each other, but there are things that have kind of kept you from communicating that because they were hurtful things that maybe were said or done. Maybe that weren't true or were, but the air just needs to be cleared, okay? Yeah, because you're very passionate. This is a passionate connection, okay? About each other. It could have been gossip about a third party situation. Then we have, the Knight of Swords at the bottom of the deck too, which is basically like there could have been gossip about partying a whole lot, third parties, just different things that maybe weren't necessarily true, or just kind of maybe like said to make somebody look bad. I don't know. Possibly. We have Cancer energy, Libra energy at the bottom of the deck. Those could have been involved in this gossip. You never know. Just saying. Okay. That's this part of the reading, guys. I'm done with it, Gemini. So I hope that was helpful for you. I'm going to use my Yin and Yang Oracle deck and ask Spirit to help us with a few more messages for you guys. Ooh, I just saw the Twin Flame card. So maybe this is your flame, right? So, you know, it's duality. You guys are feeling and experiencing the same exact fucking thing right now. And maybe this person has something to do with your purpose, okay? So, somebody's just got to have the balls to say something. Closed off, guarded. I love it when this happens when I'm shuffling. Fate, divine intervention, something's going to happen. And it might, you know, something is going to force people to make a decision too. And I feel like the universe would rather you make the decision, you know. I don't know. Water energy. Let me see. Spirit, help us with the messages. Cold and detached. There's a fiery attraction, hot attraction to somebody. Somebody could have Mars. Their Gemini could be Mars, or detachment, feeling cold and detached. They could have Gemini in their Mars. God, can I even talk? Okay. Oh, wow. This came out again. Fate, detours, divine intervention. So, maybe y'all have been very cold and detached in your connection, and you're very attracted and passionate about each other. We have career, contracts, and commitments. So maybe this is possibly like a situation both are would like to be committed to. But ego, the ego card and the vanity and pride showing up here for you guys, kind of getting in the way of things, right? Let's see. Somebody's afraid they're going to get rejected, for sure. And I feel like they don't want to get rejected, whether they've been rejected by you in the past, or you've been rejected by them in the past. There's been some sort of rejection, or they're just worried about it. And I feel like whatever's gone on, there's definitely been some cycles of completions, okay? Maybe for both of you, and it's like divine timing for this situation, okay? All right. I'm gonna get my Rebel deck out and get a couple more cards. These are just lighthearted messages for you guys. There is a little bit of cussing in them, so don't get offended. That little voice inside you, listen to that shit. You got a feeling you just can't shake. All right. Sounds like the whole reading, right? Your body is pissed at you. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Getting outside is great for clearing your mind too. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world, so do it. Stop fucking whining. So if you've been talking to people about this and trying to get somebody to give you like the right answer, and it's something that you're finding yourself talking about over and over and over again, stop talking about it and just do it, right? Alrighty. So that's going to be it for your reading, Gemini. I hope that was helpful. Lots of love and light to you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on my channel to show your love and support. Bye.